directions with cakewalk.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to a documentary. It's called Turkey Military Power 2025, Turkish Armed Forces. How powerful is Turkey? Let's jump right in and come back afterwards.
In a world of shifting alliances and rising tensions, one nation's military is quietly transforming into a formidable force. Welcome to Turkey in 2025, where tradition meets technology and regional influence transforms into global power. Are you ready to uncover the full might of Turkey's military machine? Let's dive into the numbers, strategies, and technologies that make the Turkish armed forces a rising powerhouse in the 21st century. Nestled at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, Turkey's unique geopolitical position has always given it strategic significance. With access to the Black Sea, the Mediterranean, and proximity to global hotspots like Syria, Iraq, and the Caucasus, this country plays a pivotal role in global security. But in 2025, Turkey's ambitions are no longer just about securing borders. They're about projecting power. To understand its rising prominence, it's essential to grasp the importance of the Blue Homeland Doctrine, which emphasizes maritime dominance and resource control. Turkey's strategic alliances, particularly with NATO and regional players like Azerbaijan, have also strengthened its position on the world stage. Investments in infrastructure, energy, and military industries further enhance its role as a geopolitical linchpin. The Turkish land forces are the backbone of the country's military might. Here's a look at their strength in 2025. 260,200 soldiers, supported by a reserve force of approximately 378,700, over 3,000 tanks, including the indigenous Altay MBT. The Altay, now in full production, boasts advanced armor, active protection systems, and a 120mm smoothbore gun, upgraded to the Leopard 2A4T configuration, enhancing their survivability and firepower. Over 900 M60T Sabra tanks, modernized with advanced electronics and armor. 13,000 plus armored fighting vehicles, including the FNSS PARS ACV-15 and Kirpi MRAPs, providing mobility and protection across diverse terrains. A massive arsenal of 10,000 artillery pieces, including T-155 Fırtına self-propelled howitzers with precision strike capabilities, T-122 Sakarya multiple rocket launchers MRLs, Bora ballistic missiles with a range exceeding 280 kilometers, 100 plus T-129 ATAK helicopters designed for high maneuverability and firepower. Modern assault rifles like the MPT-76 and MPT-55, alongside advanced night vision systems, body armor, and portable anti-tank systems like the UMTS. Turkey's land forces emphasize high readiness, with joint drills and strategic deployments in conflict zones such as northern Syria and Iraq. These operations ensure that the Turkish army remains battle-hardened and prepared for asymmetric warfare. Its naval doctrine, known as the Mavi Vatan, or Blue Homeland, underscores its maritime ambitions. As of 2025, the Turkish Navy is more powerful and versatile than ever. 45,000 sailors. 16 modern frigates, including the Istanbul-class frigates, equipped with advanced radar and missile systems, the Gabia-class frigates, upgraded with modern electronics and weaponry, 10 Ada-class corvettes designed for anti-submarine warfare, ASW, and patrol missions. 12 submarines, including the state-of-the-art Reese-class submarines, based on Germany's Type 214 with air-independent propulsion. The TCG Anadolu, Turkey's first amphibious assault ship, capable of carrying helicopters, UAVs, and F-35B aircraft, if acquired in the future. 35-plus patrol boats for coastal defense and rapid response missions. The ULAQ-1 manned surface vessels, USVS, represent Turkey's leap into autonomous naval warfare. Turkey's naval ambitions are supported by extensive shipbuilding capabilities at local shipyards, with plans to expand the fleet further. Coastal defenses are enhanced by indigenous missile systems like the Atmaka anti-ship missile. The Turkish Air Force, 2AF, is one of the largest and most technologically advanced in the region. In 2025, its inventory includes 60,000 airmen, over 240 combat aircraft, including 236 F-16 Fighting Falcons, many of which are upgraded to the Block 70 standard with advanced avionics and weapons. Indigenous 5th-generation fighter, the KAN, previously known as the TFX, with stealth and advanced combat capabilities now in limited service. A fleet of A400M Atlas and C-130 Hercules for rapid mobility. The Herjet Advanced Jet Trainer, a new addition to bridge the gap between training and combat readiness. A staggering 1,200-plus UAVs, including the Bayraktar TB2, Anka, and the Akinci, capable of carrying air-to-air missiles and precision-guided bombs. Its air defense includes HISAR A+ and HISAR O systems, provide short and medium-range protection. The S-400 missile defense system acquired from Russia bolsters long-range defense. The Air Force's modernization efforts include not only advanced aircraft but also next-generation munitions like SAM cruise missiles and Gök-Doğan air-to-air missiles. Simultaneously, Turkish aerospace manufacturers are working on unmanned aerial systems and hypersonic technology to maintain aerial superiority. Turkey's leadership in drone technology has reshaped modern warfare. Baykar's drones, particularly the Bayraktar TB2 and Akinci, have proven their effectiveness in conflicts across Syria, Libya, and Nagorno-Karabakh. Over 300 units Bayraktar TB2 with 27-plus export customers. Akinci UCAV is equipped with advanced radar and the ability to carry cruise missiles. Turkey's new developments, Kızılelma, first unmanned stealth fighter, enters operational trials. Cyber warfare and electronic warfare also see major investments. The Coral system disrupts enemy radar and communication systems, and in cyber defense units they expanded to counteract threats to national security. Turkey is at the forefront of developing coordinated drone networks for battlefield applications. Asymmetric warfare capabilities are supported by Turkey's extensive use of artificial intelligence and data analytics, enhancing situational awareness and decision-making in combat scenarios. Turkey's reliance on domestic defense industries ensures strategic autonomy. In 2025 domestic contribution, 80% of military equipment is now produced domestically. Country's key manufacturers are Aselsan, leading in advanced electronics and missile systems. Tubitak Sage, developing long-range cruise missiles like the SOM, Roketsan, producing guided missiles and rockets, including the TRG-230 and SITA, FNSS, and Otokar, leaders in armored vehicle production. Investment in indigenous production extends to space-based technologies, including military satellites for surveillance and communication. The country's defense exports have surged with over $4 billion in annual sales, making it a key player in the global arms market. Turkey's military modernization is fueled by an ambitious vision for 2030, expanding UAV fleet, integrating swarm drone technology for networked combat, Blue Homeland Doctrine, building more warships, including a possible aircraft carrier, space capabilities, developing military satellites and space-based communication, strategic partnerships, enhancing cooperation with NATO, Qatar, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan, while balancing ties with Russia and China. Advanced weapons development, investments in hypersonic missiles, laser weapons, and directed energy systems are in the pipeline. Turkey's defense strategy for 2030 focuses on increasing operational flexibility and deterrence, ensuring that the nation is prepared for both conventional and unconventional threats. Its military in 2025 isn't just a regional force. It's a nation on the rise, shaping the future of warfare through innovation and strategy. With technology, indigenous production, and a clear vision for the future, the Turkish armed forces are redefining what it means to be a modern military powerhouse. Whether friend or foe, the world is paying attention. What do you think about Turkey's growing might? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into global military power.
This is quite massive, and I didn't know Turkey had this type of sophistication when it comes to military hardware and the sale of arms. I had no idea that Turkey contributes largely to the arms sales deal globally. But $4 billion ahead, it could be more. But if anyone had told me that Turkey military had this type of sophistication, I would have lied. And why is the world invested a lot in military hardware? Most of the countries. Is it the Russia-Ukraine war, Israel-Gaza? Why are nations improving on their weaponry, their armory, their military base? In the past, a lot of countries around Europe, I know Turkey is somewhat, Europe and all that, they were de-escalating conflict and trying to do away with standing military, but it's no longer so. Even smaller countries are now investing in military and all this. I am not an advocate of war, but I see how sophisticated their military might is, and it's also kind of confusing. I want to say I'm impressed or I'm skeptical about the improvement and the investment in arms. I don't know, but I love that analysis. How robust Turkey has invested in military might and the sophistication with which they produce all this hardware. I also would love to read your thoughts about this whole documentary. I enjoyed it, no doubt, and I see you in the next video.
Reactions with cakewalk.